Hi, this is Jen Beck with Complete Health Revolution. And I just wanted to take a couple minutes. I just celebrated my 6th anniversary with my husband. And just before our wedding anniversary, I came across this picture of myself and my mom. This was taken the day before our wedding. And it's one of my favorite pictures with her. And I have a lot of people ask me, well, why did you get started in nutrition? Why do you do what you do? And my mom was actually my inspiration. Close to 17 years ago now, she had gone through a series of relapses with her multiple sclerosis, and she went from living on her own to being in a nursing home in 6 weeks. And I'll never forget the day of standing in her living room and helping her to sort through her entire life and decide what she was able to take with her and what needed to go into storage and what had to be given away and what had to be tossed. And I just remember thinking, gosh, you know what, if I could help her, how amazing would that be? Because obviously medicine hasn't been doing it, so there's got to be something out there that could. And also saying to myself, you know what, I will never be in that situation. I never want to be in that position where my entire life is stripped away and I don't have any choices and I don't have the ability to move and live and do the things that I want to do. And ultimately, my goal and my true passion is so that no family ever has to deal with what we did. I mean, my mom was 49 years old when we put her in a nursing home. I was in my mid-20s. My little brother was just in college or just coming out of college. And my older brother was 28 and had a young family at home. And so I wanted to make sure that I could do as much as I possibly could to help myself, help my family, and to help other families to prevent the tragedy that we had to endure. So I started looking at alternative medicine and trying to find a way that would be able to help my mom. And about a year and a half later, I met a woman that had MS the same amount of time as my mom. So we're talking like 26 years at this point. And the only issue that she had is if she walked across a huge ballroom, she had to hold her husband's arm for stability. I was floored. I mean, this is a woman that literally, my mom and her had MS the same amount of time. My mom, though, had been walking with a cane since I was a kid. And she'd been in a wheelchair, at least a walker, if not a wheelchair, for a number of years. And at the point that I met this other woman, Mrs. Susser, my mom was living in a nursing home. And I'll never forget meeting her husband, and he was a pharmacist, but he said that my wife didn't take any medications whatsoever. And I was amazed because my mom had done every preventative drug to make sure that her MS didn't progress. And so I said, what did you do? How did you treat your multiple sclerosis? And she said, I just made sure that my body was as strong and as healthy as it possibly could be. So I treated mine with diet, supplements, and exercise. And I just remember in that moment thinking about the way that we had been raised and the way that we had grown up and my mom's health. She'd really been immobile for a number of years. We ate balanced meals. I can't say they were necessarily the most nutritious, but they were balanced. She did the best that she could after an 8-hour day of work. She was exhausted because of the MS, and she did the best that she could. So we had things like Salisbury steak out of the freezer, a can of green beans, a can of cream corn, instant potatoes, and half a loaf of white bread for our family. So they were always balanced meals, but not necessarily the same nutritional value as the whole foods that I eat today. And I just remember thinking, well, what if she would have actually eaten more nutritious meals? What if she would have kept taking supplements? She was taking vitamins from a company when I was in 6th grade. She took them for 6 months. She goes, these are too expensive. I'm not going to take them. They don't even do anything. But what if? What if she would have eaten more nutritiously? What if she would have eaten and kept taking the supplements? And what if she would have been more active? What if? And that really prompted me to go and start looking into nutrition. And I went to the School of Nutritional Sciences and got a certification in nutrition. And so for literally the last 15 years now, I've been working with folks and helping them to reclaim their health, really helping them to recharge their lives. And that's why I do what I do on a daily basis, and it's why I'm so passionate about it, because even though my mom's health was as far gone as it was, if you talk to the nurses and the aides that took care of her, they said that the dietary changes that we made and the supplements that we put her on actually extended her life by up to 10 years. and really gave her a better quality of life. It helped improve her bowel functions. It helped improve her mental clarity and cognition. So I'm so incredibly grateful that I've had the opportunity to learn what I have about nutrition, how I was able to help my mom, how I'm able on a daily basis to help people truly feel better and wake up feeling fantastic and spend their entire day like that and live in a way that isn't based on a diet or any kind of crazy principles, but it's really looking at whole foods, how we nourish our body, and taking all the guesswork and craziness out of it. So, sorry, my dog's pushing around. But I really just wanted to share that with you because I am so incredibly passionate about what I do, because I know the potential of helping people and what happens when we truly nourish our bodies, and the vitality that we can experience in life. So thanks so much for being a part of the Complete Health Revolution community. And I'm here for you to be able to help you reclaim your health and recharge your life if you need to. So take care and have a great day.